Hi everybody, so my name is Regional Vice President Danny Wells and I'm going to show you today how I have formulated our Idiot's Guide step by step how to do a product event for those people like me that said I will never in a million years do a product event, or I don't know how to do one. So those people that are just like me, this is ideal for you because this is super simple. And once you've mastered the super simpleness of it, and if you want to tweak it and create it to something else, absolutely fine. But this is just a real simple way to do it. And you've got all the documents that I'm going to use. So it's so easy just to replicate. If you're a bit nervous and a bit uncomfortable, what I would suggest you do is you do this. Set out your products, have everything printed out ready, and do a practice run on your partner, your mum, your sister, your friends. Have a couple of practice runs, even if it's on other business builders, or even if you haven't got anybody at home you can practice on, log into Zoom and just have one of the consultants watch you from there, or just do it just on your own. So have a practice run. So I'm going to take you through everything that we've got, okay? So the first thing is we've got the step-by-step how to do this. So really easy step-by-step guide. So the first thing on there, number one, is an optional extra. So at the sink, I would have the hand spa at the sink. And what I would have is, I will just show you it here. The sea salt scrub is a really great product to have at the sink. So the sea salt scrub, and either the 24-hour detoxifying wash or the massage oil together. And at the sink, just get people just to wash their hands with these two products, dry them, and then apply the 24-hour remineralizing lotion afterwards, or you can use something from the Christmas range. So the idea of that isn't necessarily to start talking about the products, it's to get to know that person. So ask them what their name is, if they've got any children, how they know the host, or obviously if you're the host, just ask them how work's been, and just getting to know that person, spend a little bit of one-on-one time with them, and then get them a drink. Alcoholic drink if it's an evening, obviously a cup of coffee, cup of tea, or fizz stick if it's in the day, and then have them sit down. If you're starting your event at 7:30, ask everyone to arrive at 7. So say 7 o'clock start, 7 o'clock arrival for a 7:30 start. So you do actually start on time. So make sure you invite people half an hour before you want it to actually start. That half an hour is just getting people a drink, doing the hand spas at the sink, and just getting to know people. So you start dead on time, so 7:30 start. Now, I would always have music on in the background. I think music, it just lightens you up a little bit. It's a little bit of fun. I'd always have music on. And I would make sure that as you arrange your room, you've got all the products out that you've got. And then make sure there's a coffee table in the middle, something on the table for people to put their drinks on, because the products are going to be going around. People are just going to want to have their drinks somewhere. So make sure there's somewhere for people to put their drinks as they're trying all the products. It's really easy. You want to make sure your event is dead easy for people to enjoy, because your main aim is that people have a good time. If people are having a good time, they're not only going to lower their barrier, lower their sort of their guard, they're going to be spending money, they're going to be having a great time, they're going to be booking you to come and do this at their house, and they're going to be telling everyone how fantastic not only your businesses but these products are as well. So your main aim is for people to have an absolutely amazing time, or just want to book their own and come to another. So music, table people to put their drinks on. So then we've got the introduction. So just before I do the introduction, I'll just show you what products I've actually put out. So I've got the makeup range that I've spread out. And then I've got over in the corner, the sea sauce range. I've got the toothpaste and deodorant, the Pure Vibrance, the nutrition, and then I've got the FC5 and the RE9 there. And then over here, I've actually got the Christmas range, which I'm not actually going to talk about much tonight. I'll mention the Christmas range, and I will hand out the leaflets, but I'm actually not really going to heavily focus on the Christmas range. So, right, so let's start. So start with the introduction. So I would start off with, hello, my name is Danny, and I am an independent consultant for R1 International, and I'm really pleased to be able to spend the evening with you guys tonight. We are going to have a lot of fun, and you'll all learn something and leave here tonight glad you came along. So before we begin, can I just ask, does anyone have any allergies to any nuts, fruits, or vegetables? Because we're going to be playing with lots of the products. So any sensitivities or allergies from anyone? And that will just cover your back, because if anyone is allergic to like carrot, kiwi, any nuts, anything like that, then you can avoid them using those products on their skin. And also, that's a really great introduction for people that say, oh, I get really bad skin irritations. That might be because of mineral oil, and then you can say our product's mineral oil free, or somebody might say, oh, I get really dry skin, and again, that might be because, again, they're using something chemical in their products, and you can say our products are nasty free. So it just leads into that. So then I would, if you're doing this at somebody else's house, I would then make a really big deal of the host. So say, okay, as a massive thank you for hosting tonight, I'm going to, and for Claire for providing nibbles and wine and for allowing this a fantastic evening to go ahead, I've got a gift for her. Absolutely spoil your host. So I would buy them a full-size product, could be anything. It could be a shampoo, and then have it all wrapped up lovely, so it's really nicely presented, and then give that to the host. So it's really like, you really show it in how much you spoil your host, because then other people are going to be thinking, oh, I'm going to get a really nice goodie if I host as well. So that's the first thing. So the next thing is we're going to start off with a game. The first thing you want to do is you want to break the ice, and you want everyone to start giggling and having fun. So we've got the handbag game. So on this step-by-step guide I've printed out, on the back of it, I've printed out the handbag game explanation. So I printed that out, so you've got that explanation, and I've printed the handbag game vouchers out. So we collect these. So what I'm going to say is, right, so we're going to play a game. This is called the handbag game. So I want everyone to get their handbags out. If anyone hasn't got their handbag, then they can just say what they would have in their handbag. So something, the first person to find something beginning with these letters gets the voucher, and the person at the end with the most vouchers wins a prize. So can anyone find anything in their handbag beginning with the letter H? Because H is for hypoallergenic, and we at Arbonne are hypoallergenic. So somebody will read around the handbag. This is so much fun because people just get into fits of giggles about what they pull out. And then we've got, okay, next. So the winner would get that voucher. So next we've got the letter B, because we are botanically based. Again, everyone's rummaging around, then you give that to the winner, and then you go through them all. So you've got A for animal friendly and animal free. P for pH correct. C for no chemical dyes or fragrances. D for dermatologist tested. And M for no mineral oil. So the person that's got the most vouchers at the end gets the prize, or if two people have both got the same amount, then I would do rapid fire, make it really exciting and be like, right, now we're going to do rapid fire. So I'm going to say one more letter, and the person that pulls out something from the handbag with this letter wins overall. And that could be something like A for Arbonne, or C for Claire, because that's the host name. And again, we spoil our host. Could be anything. So prizes, what you can either do, you can either get a full-size product, or you can get products that come in sets of 3 and just take one of those out and break it down, or you can use the mini hand creams. So the FC5 mini hand creams are great to use, and they come in a box, so you get loads of them in a box. Or you could be a sample, or what I think works really well, and I've sent these in the documents as well, is vouchers for people to spend on the night. So this one says 35% off an RE9 product. This one says 35% off FC5 product. And then you've got 35% off something in the nutrition range. So 35% off one nutrition item. And then there's a few other bits. And they could be wrapped up. So it could be wrapped up, and you can give them the gift, and they open it up, and it's a voucher which they spend on the night. The great thing about that is it encourages someone to purchase something, and because it's 35%, it means that you put that through your order, so you're not losing anything. You obviously just don't make any immediate income on that, just an override. But again, that's part of obviously giving. We give in this company, so you could wrap that up, and these could be gifts for throughout the night. Or you could mix it up. You could have maybe a voucher and a hand cream, or you could have some hand cream products, or some products, some vouchers, whatever you want to do. So that's the handbag game done. Then the next one is Pass the Gift game, and this is a fantastic game to play. And on the back of this, I've actually put on a couple of things for people to look at while I'm reading this out, so that it's not just plain, it's nice and interesting, and people can see on there. It just says about redirecting your spend, and then it just says about what's not in Arbonne. So it's just something that people can look at. So you give the gift to the host. Give this to the gift to the host, so the host starts off, because again we spoil our host, and you start off with, okay, you can't keep the gift, but please no tears. Give it to the one you've known for the longest amount of years. So they're going to look around the room and go, right, who do I know the longest? It's going to be funny. Everyone's going to start laughing. They pass that to the person they've known for the longest time. Then take the gift and look around and give it to someone with eyes of brown. So they start looking around the room, looking at people's eyes, and then they'll give that to someone that's got brown eyes. Please look around with eyes discreet and give it to the one with the cutest shoes on their feet, or if they're not wearing shoes, then socks. And again, this just goes on for a few minutes. It's really nice icebreaker. People start getting up and they complain their height because there's a bit about the tallest person. It's so much fun. Again, people are going to be having fun. They're going to be giggling, and they're going to be really prepared and happy to listen to you talk a little bit about products afterwards as well. Once you've sort of established that fun in the room, that is your biggest goal, people to be having fun. So that's that pass the gift one. Right, so next we've got the primer. So I start off with the primer because I just think the primer is just such a great product to start off with. It's one of our top sellers. People get to start trying it. It's just a really nice first product to try. So I've got cue cards here, which you can print up and laminate with bullet points to remind you of a few things to say. You don't have to say all of them. You can pick one or two things to say, or you can say it all. It's entirely up to you. And then on the back, if you print off the product, the before and after photos, you put that on the back, and then as you're reading that out, people are actually looking at the primer, and then you can actually pass that around the room so people can have a look at it. So it's sort of just two purposes. So I would start with the primer. I'd get the primer out, and I'd say, okay, so our primer is a bestseller. And primers, they do for your skin what lingerie does for your figure. So they smooth, they flatter, they conceal, and they hold things in place so that everything that you put on top of them looks immediately better. Whether you want to blur wrinkles, mattify, minimize the appearance of pores, or even skin tone, primers do this while creating a velvety base for makeup, and they help makeup stay on for longer. So this is one top primer to use in Beauty with Benefits Award. So this won over anything else. It came #1. And that was followed by Smashbox and then MAC. So Simon Cowell absolutely loves this product. Our makeup is repeatedly used on many TV programs and film sets due to the advanced optic technology we have. And that's why so many makeup artists as well use this product. And you'll see a lot of wedding makeup artists use a lot of Argan products. So the primer is like silk to the skin. It sits on top of your day lotion, but underneath your foundation. Or you can just wear the primer on its own if you don't wear foundation. Our primer was one of the first in the world that was made without silicone. It has hyaluronic filling spheres, so little balls inside it, which help prime the skin. So those little balls float into your wrinkles and into the crevices to fill it out. So it creates a soft canvas. It contains horsetail extract, green leaf tea extract, and grapeseed extract, which provides skin conditioning benefits and minimize the appearance of large pores. People with oily skin absolutely love this product. The primer at retail is £26 and it lasts around 6 months. So there's no wastage or spilling due to its air pump system. So it pushes all the way up to the top. So that means it actually costs about £4.20 a month. So it's pure, safe, beneficial, and it actually does something. And then what I'll do is I'd go around the room and just pump a little bit on everybody's hand and say, look, so you can see you don't need a lot. Rub that and you'll feel how silky smooth it is. It's amazing, isn't it? So that's the first one. And then if you wanted to, you can pass the pictures around for people to have a look at. So that's the primer. Right, so then I go, okay, so now we've got our makeup. So while we're talking about makeup, we actually have an array of different types of foundations to suit everybody. So we've got liquid here. So we've got our liquid foundation. And this is great for people who like a good coverage. And then we've got a powder foundation. This is great for people that don't wear a lot of makeup or people with oily skin. And then we've got a CC cream, which has actually got 10 benefits in one. So it's got your coverage, it's got your highlighter, it's got 10 different benefits in it. So it's really great for people like myself. I literally get up in the morning, after I've washed my face and done all my skin regime, I will just blob this on and literally rub it everywhere, use my brush, so flick it around, and then I'm good to go in the mornings. Whereas if I want a bigger, more coverage, then I'll use the liquid foundation. You can use the liquid foundation and the powdered foundation together if you want a real good coverage. So if you were going to like a wedding or a photo shoot, something like that, you can absolutely do that. So those are 3 different foundations that we've got, and then I would actually pass them around the room so everyone can have a look at them and see the difference between them all. So you want to be getting people playing with the products, touching them, feeling them, smelling them. So you'll notice that tiny amount spread. So you'll see that a dot is a lot. It's gorgeous, light, works in synergy with the skin as opposed to feeling like you have a layer of makeup on your face. So it's breathable. Our makeup's actually treatment makeup. So it's basically skincare disguised as makeup. So you should never fall asleep in your makeup. If you were to, it is actually skincare with the coverage in it, which is great. So I'm going to move on now to our mascara. Absolute must-have. It is a must-have. You'll understand why this is such a good top seller. It has pea protein in, which is amazing. The reason why it's got pea protein in is so that it grows our eyelashes. My eyelashes have tripled in length since I've been using this. I used to wear false eyelashes and now I don't. So these are my eyelashes now, if you can see. They look very normal, very nice. That's thanks to this mascara. I would never in a million years now use anything else now I've used this mascara. It's gorgeous and it would not make your lashes brittle or weak. So again, I'll pass that around so people can have a little look at that. Absolutely must have the mascara. And then we've got the eyeliners. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I was used to using eyeliners that are scratchy, they hurt, you drag them across the eye, they would only stay on for a few hours and then it would rub off and you'd get flecks into your cheek or your glasses. You'll see with these how smooth and how well these go on. So if you can see that line that I've just drawn across my hand, that was so light. Have a try with those, pass them around. Eyeliners are fantastic. And we've also got a sharpener at the bottom of our eyeliners and our lip liners. Great. So that's just touching a little bit on the makeup. So now what we're going to do, and on the back of the makeup, I've also got before and after photos on there as well, so people can have a look at those. That is a little bit interesting. So now we're going to actually do another little game, and this is called the left-right game. So I'm going to give another gift out. In fact, I'm going to give a few gifts out. I'm probably going to give 3 or 4 gifts out around the room. And again, they're going to be vouchers or it can be your hand cream, whatever you want. And I'm going to read out the left-right game. And every time I say right, I want you to pass the gift to your right. Every time I say left, I want you to pass the gift to the left. And at the end, whoever ends up with the gift wins. They get to keep that gift. And on the back of the left-right game, I've also sent in our document a little bit of information about the global opportunity. So on the back of here, it's got a picture of the map that Arbonne markets in and where it's going. And it says, ground floor Google. We are launching our 35-year well-established company that markets in the UK, Canada, the USA, Australia and Poland into the rest of the world. Who do you know that washes, eats, drinks and loves recommending things they love to people who would benefit to know and be paid for that advertising? So that's just on the back of there while I'm reading the left-right game out. So you pass your gifts out and then you'd start. So, okay, so this is the left-right game, of which when I say right, you pass the gift to the right. When I say left, you pass the gift to the left. The person or persons holding it at the end is the winner. Ready? So the story goes like this. What is Arbonne, you say? Well, let me tell you right now what we're all about. The company is named after a town in Switzerland, the land of precision and cleanliness. The founder began the company in 1975 with the intent of creating a skincare line that was pure, safe and beneficial. He knew there were a lot of products out there that were being left on people's skin that were not healthy for them. And then you go on to read all of that. So I won't read it all now because you can read that in the document. Right, so next we're going to go on to our flagship range, which is our RE9 range. And then I'll pull over your flagship range, so the RE9 range. Absolutely sensational. This range is just incredible. So I'm going to tell you all about our flagship range. Right, and again, I printed it off in cue cards so you can read all about the products. And then there's another sheet with all your before and after photos on. And you can add in any before and after photos that you want of yourself or people that send you before and after photos that obviously give you permission, you can print them off. So this is our flagship range. It's for over 25s. It has active ingredients in the products that work fast and give 24-hour results. We have 9 anti-aging elements in this advanced range, and the closest to any other anti-aging range is 7 elements. So we actually lead the way with how many anti-aging elements we have in there. And one of those anti-aging elements is something called Kuzo, which is a vine that's actually grown in the Amazon rainforest that grows 3 meters a day. It wraps itself around the trees and it pulls in. It's incredibly tight and strong. So by using Kuzo in these products as one of those 9 anti-aging elements, it pulls the skin and tightens it, which is why we actually have such a huge clinical results. So other products use collagen, and that wraps around and pulls the skin, but it's derived from animals. And our human cells actually match plant cells more than other animal cells. So it's much better to have the plant-based ingredients working with our skin rather than animal parts. And you'll see as well that we have a pre-measurement pump. So you always get the right amount of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So I've got this one out. This is actually step 1. This is our cleanser. So this washes the face in the morning and the night, and it removes all makeup. So you'll have no towel marks when pat and dry. I was amazed the first time I used this. I could not believe the difference in my skin, my bags under my eyes, how fresh it felt. It just felt amazing. I was using like gold. It was like sheer luxury. And even now, every time I wash my face in the morning and night, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Even though I've been using it for a year now, I'm still like, oh my God, it's so good. It is so good. I cannot praise this product enough. It is absolute. It literally is like gold. It's like liquid gold. It's amazing. So that's your cleanser. Step number two is your toner. So this is often the forgotten step, and what this does, you spray this on, so it's in a spray, and you'll probably notice a lot of the products, especially the RE9 toner, in the background of a lot of TV programs like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, X Factor, a lot of programs like that, because they love our products and they really love spraying the toner on. Once you put your makeup on, you can spray it so it sits on as well. But back to using your skin regime, it's step two. It thickens the dermis, which is the bottom layer of skin, and it plumps and decongests, which keeps breakouts at bay. And it actually acts as a humectant, which draws moisture to the top layers of your skin, and it acts as a good base layer for the preceding skincare steps. So it boosts benefits, and our toner contains no alcohol or acetone, which a lot of high street toners do. So basically, if it strips off nail varnish, don't put it on your face. No. So ours is perfect to use. Right, so next, number three is our serum. So there are 7 layers of skin, and the molecules in serum are smaller than in moisturiser. So it deposits ingredients deeper into the skin. The moisturisers are formulated to keep the skin hydrated. So I'll just get our moisturiser out. So moisturisers keep our skin hydrated, and they put a protective barrier between our skin and the outside. And it helps to move, and then, sorry, going back to the serum. So the serum helps to move the particles through the glue that holds each of the skin layers to the next. So basically, if we've got 7 layers of skin, so let's say these are our 7 layers of skin here. Your bottom layer is called your dermis down here, and this is where your new skin's made. Now your top layer of skin is going to shed, and that's just going to become household dust. And then your next layer is going to shed, and eventually that bottom layer is going to come up to the top. It takes 45 days for an adult to have their bottom skin layer, their dermis, get to the top. So that's called a cell turnover, skin cell turnover, 45 days. But a baby, their bottom layer dermis gets to the top in 28 days. So it moves much quicker. So therefore, because it's happening quicker, everything's fresher, which is why babies and children their skin looks so perfect, because it's constantly new. It's new like every 28 days. Whereas ours is 45 days. So by the time that bottom layer's got to the top, it's old, it's sluggish, we've got the wrinkles, we've got the deep set eyes, we've got black bags under our eyes. So what our serum does, it speeds that up. So it actually speeds up that bottom layer getting to the top quicker, and that slows down the aging process. So RE9 actually, it competes with products that are sold at medicinal level. However, our advanced delivery systems stimulate the cells to the degree needed by each cell, so that the cells don't become over sluggish, and stimulate all cells equally. Healthy cells that are overstimulated can burn out accelerated aging. With RE9, the benefits are long-term, not temporary. In fact, long-term, your results increase. And when RE9 is combined with other Arbonne products, your results are exponential, because all of our products are designed to work together synergistically. So it's just incredible. Definitely make sure you're using the serum. It's just, God, wow, it's just amazing, absolutely amazing. So eye cream. So I would ask, does anyone know? And also with all these items, I would ask the audience, I'd ask your group of people, does anyone know what a cleanser's for? Does anyone know what a toner's for? Make sure it's really interactive. It's not just you talking at people. You're interacting with everybody the whole time. It's more like a conversation. So does anyone know what an eye cream's for? People will obviously say if they know. So then you can say, okay, our skin has 7 layers to it, but our eye area has 3. So we've got 3 layers of skin around our eye. So it's much more delicate. And if you use a main face lotion, so going back to our face moisturiser, rather than our eye cream, I'll show you the difference there. So the eye cream is the small one, the day one is the bigger one. So if we use a main face lotion on our eye area, it would be too heavy, and a build-up of cream that can't work through the layers would collect. So you may see or notice in older ladies a build-up of cream under their eyes that look like a bulge. This has to be drained by a doctor, and it is essential to use a specific eye cream on your eyes only. So I don't know if you see, I've seen a lot of women, like, especially when I work with opticians, with bulges under their eyes, and that's a collective of cream. And the only way that that cream can be taken out is by going to the doctors and having it drained out. It is absolutely revolting. So make sure that you never, never, never put cream around your eyes unless it's designed for 3 layers of skin and not 7. If it's for 7 layers of skin, where's the rest of it going to go? It's just going to collect. So only use an eye cream. Now, does anyone know which finger we use to dab our eye cream around our eyes? So if anyone gets the answer right, they get a voucher, they get a gift, another wrapped up gift. So yeah, there you go, give that out. So people love stuff like this. So your ring finger. So if you put your hands together, and then with your middle finger, if you pull it down, and then make sure that your knuckles are sort of together, if you can call it your knuckles, middle ones, and then move your middle little finger, move your thumbs, your index finger, and now try and move your ring finger, and you'll see that you can't move it. Anyone that can is either a piano player or very strange. Give them a gift if they do. So it's your weakest finger. So you want to use your weakest finger, your ring finger, to do your eye cream because it's a real sensitive area. Blob a tiny bit of eye cream on, and this eye cream can actually go on top of makeup. So if anyone is at your event and they are wearing makeup, they can put it on still, like over the top of makeup. You want to do it in a C shape or backwards C shape over the orbital bone, no closer to the eye, because then as you blink, it will be drawn in. So don't put it around the tear duct, don't put it around here, don't put it on the eyelid, just in a C shape all the way around, and then you blink and it draws it in. So that's the eye cream. Right, so does anyone know why we've got a separate night cream? So again, prize for the winner. So the day cream protects the skin in the day and it gives SPF protection. But why do we have a separate night cream? So nighttime is when skin does its heavy lifting. Like the rest of the body, skin does the bulk of its repairing, restoring and regenerating while we sleep. So night creams are focused on moisture and recovery. They contain the most powerful, slow absorbing moisturisers that are designed to penetrate over several hours. Since there is little to no concern about sun exposure, they also contain the highest anti-aging ingredients. So we've got retinol, glycolic acid and hyaluronic acid in there, which are able to do their work without interference from sunscreens. It's often richer, thicker or heavier than day creams. And of course, we don't mind because we don't wear makeup to bed, so that's absolutely not a problem. Always use a spatula. You get a spatula with this. The ingredients in the product are active, so when they touch the skin, they actually do begin to work, which is amazing when you want them to work on your skin. But if you put your finger into the pot, it will set the active ingredients off to work inside the pot, which means it starts its process inside of the pot. So you aren't getting the best part every time you use it. Use a spatula every time, so every time you use the product, so it's at its best every single time. So that's gone through the skin regime, so everyone's learned a little bit there. So I've just got 2 more products I just want to touch on in this range because it doesn't stop there. There's even more amazing products. We've got a cellular renewal mask that literally eats away at dead skin. So the cellular renewal mask actually contains pineapple and papaya. And an interesting fact is pineapple pickers have no fingerprints because the pineapple is acidic and it wears away and erodes the rigid bits of your skin so that that make up your fingerprints. So it's brilliant for us because it munches away at all the rubbish and dead skin on our face. Then we've got the Instant Lift Gel. So it's an absolutely amazing little beauty, and it's like an 8-hour mini facial. So you pop it onto your face in the morning after the serum and before your moisturiser, and you leave it for 3 minutes, and you will feel the pull on your skin as it tightens. So it's like Botox in a bottle. So then I would pass around the before and after photos for people to have a little look at. So that's RE9 done. Right. Okay, so next I would go on to the FC5, and I would actually start with the hand cream in the FC5. So, okay, so our hand cream, builders or tradesmen with rough hands, absolutely love this product. My husband's a tiler and he's never ever used anything that's got rid of his callous and rough hands like this has. Pop a small dot on your hand first, so you'll see only a tiny amount. So again, pass that around the room and have a smell as it is. And it smells nice, but then actually it's got cells all encapsulated in that little bit of cream that you put on your hand. So the cells are actually in their natural form. So if you think of an egg which is encapsulated in its shell, from the chicken to the farmer, to the transit, to the supermarket, to the shelf, to the trolley, to your home, so that egg goes on a journey, doesn't it? It isn't until you grab that egg out of the fridge and break it open that the cell is broken and is used. Until that very moment, it's encapsulated. So this is the same as our fresh cell technology. So that dot of cream in your hand has cells in it which have not been cracked or burst yet, and it won't be until you're ready to use it. So now if you'd like to rub it in and feel the cells bursting and smell them, they'll all have cracked. So you'll feel and smell that. Oh my gosh, smells amazing. all the fruits and vegetables. So it's like thousands of little mini eggs or cells absolutely bursting on your hand. It's nice though because you know it's fresh. That's the first time they've been burst. They weren't burst like 7 years ago, put into a product and left on a shelf. They've been burst as you're ready to use them. So your body will literally drink that as it has no mineral oil in. It's so good for your skin. So that's the fresh cell technology, and it doesn't stop at hand cream. We actually have skincare products for oily skin, for dry skin. We've got body, hair, we've got skin conditioning oil, we've got products for everybody. So going to the face care, there are two different face care sets in this range, so oily skin and dry skin. So does anybody here have oily skin? And someone might say yes. It's okay. So do you use a product for oily skin? You might say yes. Okay, great. So how long have you been using products for oily skin on your oily skin? 7 years. Right, okay. So has it solved the problem then? No, because you've been using it for 7 years. Right. If not, that's likely because it isn't pH correct. So our skin wants to be 5.5. And if we use products that are not pH correct, they will make our skin oily, greasy, dry, etc. So our products that are formulated for dry skin or oily skin, you'd only use temporarily until they run out, so about 6 months. And then you'd go into a normal range because your skin would have corrected back to the pH 5. You will never have to use something like this for oily skin continuously because oily skin is a problem with the pH and products should be correcting that. But a lot of shop bought products don't. They want to keep selling their products, so they purposely make them off pH as are on pH, and they are pH correct. Okay, so we've got the cleanser and toner in one. Sorry, this is hand cream, it's behind me. So it's nice and easy for everybody to use. And then we've got the eye cream. Can anyone remember where the eye cream goes? What finger we use? Great, prize, there you go. And then we've got our moisturiser, our night cream. So another really interesting fact is our packaging is biodegradable, and so is the ink on the product. So the ink that is used for the writing is made from soya oil, which is amazing for the environment. But also, if you have anyone in your family that suffers with asthma, if they have products near their bedside table or around the house, with our soya ink on the bottles, it will not affect their asthma like a lot of other products do. So Arbonne are always thinking about what is best for their consumers, even outside of just what is in their products. They think of everything and continue to always go above and beyond. So I'll put that on back. What I would do now is I'd pick two of your favourite products. So for me, I would talk about the gelée because I absolutely am addicted to the gelée. It's great for migraines. It's great for my daughter's growing pains. It's great for my husband that gets muscle ache. It's absolutely amazing. And I'll talk about the fizz stick because I am addicted to the fizz stick energy drinks. They've got me off the coffee habit. They've got me off eating unhealthily. I love the fizz sticks from the nutrition range. So I would touch on those. And then I would end with giving everybody a feedback form. So we've got the feedback forms that people can fill in, give them a pen, give them a catalogue with everything in, and then you could also give them a festive brochure as well. And then I would top everyone's drinks up and then just chat to everybody individually about what they like, what products they're most interested in, what products they use, and it goes through their feedback form with them, and just have a really great fun end of the evening. And the more fun people are having, the more they're going to be redirecting their centre off on anyway. And if anyone wants to talk about the business, don't do it on the night. Say to them, what we'll do is we'll book, if you give me a phone number, I'll ring you tomorrow and we'll meet for coffee this week and I'll go through the business with you. It's dead simple. This is just one way to showcase your products. Most people don't do it like this, but this is how I've chosen to because I absolutely love doing things like this. But make them reassured that if they're thinking, well, I want to do this, but I don't want to do events, you say, you know, there's so many different ways you can run your business, but don't talk about the business at your product event. Make sure you book a coffee to meet them in the week, or it could be an online call, anything like that. So just take their details and then ring them. And that's basically it. So just make it your own, be creative, have fun. The most important thing is that everybody's having fun. You're having fun and your guests are having fun. And then have out whatever products you want to have out, have your before and after photos, your gifts, make sure that you're being really giving. So that could be with your vouchers. And it's not going to affect you having 35% off vouchers because that's the discount you get anyway. So the more things that you're giving out to people, the more orders that you're going to get. And people are like, oh, I'm going to book an event off this because this is so much fun. The host gets spoiled. Absolutely love it. So good luck. I will record myself actually doing one of these with actual guests, but this is just how to do it. So enjoy, have a fantastic product event. I know it's scary. I know that. A year ago said I would never do anything like this. Actually, they are a lot of fun. And not only are they so much fun, you get to get in front of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that you would never have got in front of before. You meet brand new people, and those people know other people in Australia, Canada, Poland, the United States, and they know other people all across the UK. So you're getting into more networks. So by bracing it for 1 hour, an hour and a half, 2 hours tops, by bracing that and being comfortable, being uncomfortable, you're going to get in front of so many more people. Your business is just going to skyrocket. You won't even know what's hit you because you'll just be in front of so many people. So good luck. Practice on your family and your friends first, and then just get out there and just do it. And then as you're doing it, you'll find things that work for you, things that don't, and then you can find your own way. And then you can train your team of business builders that you're going to find through doing these events and meeting new people that can duplicate what you're doing. So have a great time doing your product events.